Welcome to Healthy Lifestars. We will learn how to live healthy lives using the concepts of I eat right, I am active, and I can do it.
Today, our lesson is the I Am Active introduction.
Hello, I'm Coach Hannah, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of being active. But first, let's take some time to get out our wiggles. So stand up and let's jog in place for 10 seconds. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job, everyone. Now let's take 5 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job, everyone. Now we're ready to learn the importance of being active. So sit down and get ready for the engage section.
Let's break this concept down in the engage section.
Hi, everyone. Coach Hannah here. Today we're going to be talking about why it's important to be active. My first question is, what does being active mean to you? Great answer. Being active to me means getting in the right amount of physical activity every day. Now, let's do an activity to better understand what happens to our bodies when we are active. First, I want everyone to try and feel their heartbeat. Your heartbeat, also called your pulse, comes from your heart. Your heartbeat happens when your heart pumps blood all over your body. So, when you feel your heartbeat on your chest or your pulse on your neck, that is your heart pumping blood through your entire body. For this activity, you can feel your heartbeat on your chest or find the pulse on your neck. To find the pulse on your neck, go to the corner of your jaw. Place your 2 first fingers right under the corner. Then press in gently and turn your head forward. Can you feel your pulse? I can feel mine. You may have to move your fingers around a little bit to find it. Now, remember the speed of the beat. Mine is going slow right now. Boom, 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 boom. Now, let's stand up and run in place as fast as we can for 15 seconds. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Great hustle, everyone. Now, find your pulse again. To find your pulse on your neck, remember to find the corner of your jaw, take your 2 fingers and put them underneath the corner. Then press gently and turn your head forward. Did you notice anything different? I did. Did you notice anything different about the speed of your heartbeat? Yes, that's right. Your heartbeat should have gotten faster and your breathing should have also gotten faster. This is because you're doing physical activity. During physical activity, your lungs and heart are exercising. So your heart is pumping faster and your lungs are breathing faster. Now that we understand what it means to be active and what happens to our bodies when we are active, let's learn about why it's important to be active. Do you know why it's important to be active regularly? Why is it important to be active regularly? Oh, I know.
It makes our heart and lungs healthy. It builds strong bones and muscles. It gives our brain a break, and it helps us concentrate more in school.
Now that we know that physical activity helps our lungs, bones, and muscles, it's important to know how long we should be active. We want to make sure we get in the right amount of physical activity. So, do you know how long you should be physically active each day? That's right!
You should be active 60 minutes a day. You can be active several times during the day to get to 60 minutes. For example, if you walk to school for 15 minutes, play at recess for 20 minutes, walk home from school for 15 minutes, and play soccer with your family for 10 minutes, then that adds up to 60 minutes.
It is important to do a physical activity that is fun and that you can do every day. What is your favorite physical activity? Those are great options. I like to go to the park, dance to music with my friends, play soccer, jump rope, and ride my bike.
Some activities work better if you have a partner, like playing soccer, basketball, or running. Getting a friend to be active with you can be a fun way to make sure you stay active.
While you are exercising, it is important to pace yourself or change intensities. Pacing is the idea of not going too hard or too fast too soon. So, if we want to go on a run for 30 minutes, but we go super hard and super fast for the first 5 minutes, we will run out of energy for the rest of our run. You can also change the intensity or difficulty of your workout. Changing the intensity helps us make sure our physical activity is the right balance of hard and easy.
So, if you feel like your physical activity may be too hard, you can take a short break or try an exercise that is a bit easier. This way, you can complete 1 hour of physical activity each day.
Wow, everyone, we covered a lot today. We learned that being active gets our hearts pumping and has so many benefits for our body. For example, it makes our hearts and lungs healthy. It builds our bones and muscles, it gives our brain a break, and it helps us concentrate more in school. Now, let's head to the review section.
Great job! Thank you for helping us learn about being healthy. Now, let's review what we just learned.
Hi, I'm Coach Josie, and I have some review questions for you. First, how long should we be active for each day?
That's right. We should be getting 60 minutes of physical activity each day. Remember that it doesn't have to be all at once. You can spread it out during the day.
Next, what happens to our heartbeat when we are active?
That's right. When we are active, our heartbeat or pulse gets faster, which means that our hearts are pumping blood through our body faster. This makes sense because during physical activity, our heart and lungs are exercising, so our heart is pumping harder and our lungs are breathing faster.
Great job with the review, everyone. Now, let's go get active.
Great job with the review, everyone. Now, we are going to start our I Am Active time.
Hey everyone, Coach Josh here. Today, we're going to get some stretches in before activity. Don't forget, it's okay if you can't do the stretch yet. We encourage you to change the stretch if you need to. To start off, we're going to be stretching our shoulders by doing shoulder rotations. To do this, we're going to roll our shoulders forward 5 times. Let's do this together and count to 5. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Now, we're going to roll our shoulders backwards 5 times. Let's do this together and count to 5. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Now, we're going to move on to our second stretch. The second stretch, we're going to work on our balance and stretch out our quadriceps, which are our muscles right here in our legs. For the stretch, you're going to stand on one leg, and with the other leg, grab that with the arm that's on the same side and pull it towards your butt. We're going to hold this stretch for 5 seconds. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. Now, we're going to switch legs and hold that for 5 seconds. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome job. Now, we're going to start our in-video activity. Today, we learn about why it's important to stay active. So, let's get active and move around. For today's activity, we are going to be doing an at-home dance routine. You will be following whatever dance move I'm doing and copy the same move. If you want to know what dance move is coming up next, just look up at the top left corner of the screen. Stand up and join me in this example. First, we're going to start off with a simple move by moving side to side and adding a clap, just like this. Coming up the bottom corner is the next move. For this next move, we're going to be moving side to side while waving our arms in the air, just like this. Awesome! I think you all have the hang of it. Now, let's go get ready to dance. Walk it out, everyone. Come on. Let's have some fun, okay? Side claps. We're gonna have some fun, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, this. Now pump. This. And pump. Arms. Now wave. Arms. Now wave. This. And pump. This. And pump. To the side. Clap side. Forward, back. Step, kick. Step, kick. Side. Clap side. Clap sides. Sides, sides, sides. Back. Run in place. Big claps. Let's have some fun. Come on, everyone. Here we go. Ha, ha, pony. Ha, ha, pony. Squat, squat. Punch, 2, 3, 4. Squat, squat. Punch, 2, 3, 4. Stretch, 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 stretch. Shimmy. Clap arms. Shimmy. Clap zombie arms. Shimmy. Clap zombie arms. Shimmy. Clap zombie arms. Big claps. Here we go. Almost done. Finish strong. Arms. Now wave. Arms. Forward. Dive. Woo! Great job. That was fun. You all did an amazing job today. That wraps up our in-video activity. Now, I have an at-home activity for you to try at home. At home, I challenge you to a fun game called Balloon Knockdown. To play this game, you can grab a pack of balloons and cups at your local store. The goal of the game is to knock down all the cups down as fast as you can. First, set up as many cups as you want in a row. Once you have the cup set up, make sure you have a balloon ready to go. Once the timer starts, blow up the balloon, and with the air in the balloon, you want to try and knock down the cups as fast as you can. Whoever knocks down the cups the fastest at the end wins. Now, let's try this game out. I knocked over all of the balloons. Now, I challenge you to try balloon knockdown at home. But before you go, let's wrap up this lesson.
You all did great today. As a reminder, we talked about why it's important to stay active. For this wrap-up question, I want to know how physical activity helps our bodies. Let's think about how being active helps our bodies. Oh, I know. There are so many reasons that physical activity helps our bodies.
Some examples include that it makes our heart and lungs strong and healthy, strengthens and stretches our muscles, and gives our brain a break and helps us concentrate more in school.
Don't forget, the healthy habit today is to be physically active for at least 1 hour throughout each day. How will you accomplish this goal? I'm going to accomplish the healthy habit of being physically active for at least 1 hour throughout each day by completing the tiny habit of having a dance party during the commercials on TV.
So, by completing the tiny habit of having a dance party during the commercials on TV, I can accomplish the healthy habit of being physically active for at least 1 hour throughout each day.
Now let's finish the lesson with the I am active, I eat right, I can do it cheer. Repeat after me. I am active. I eat right. I can do it. Awesome job, everyone. See you next time.